Welcome to Win the Day from Back to the Bible. I'm your coach, Pastor Nat, and today we're going to discover how to turn sorrow into joy. Have you ever considered how a single moment can produce both joy and pain? Both sadness and peace? For example, the death of a Christian loved one. It's sad. It's sad because the earthly relationship has ended. But the peace of knowing that the person is with Jesus, it brings you that joy and peace. And that peace is maintained because you know that you will see them again. Jesus reminded the disciples that a day would come that would bring both pain and joy. What was that day? What does that have to do with us? Jesus has the answer for us in John chapter 16, beginning in verse 20. Truly, truly, I say to you, you will weep and lament, but the world will rejoice. You will be sorrowful, but your sorrow will turn into joy. When a woman is giving birth, she has sorrow because her hour has come. But when she has delivered the baby, she no longer remembers the anguish, for joy that a human being has been born into the world. So also you have sorrow now, but I will see you again, and your hearts will rejoice, and no one will take your joy from you. In that day you will ask nothing of me. Truly, truly, I say to you, whatever you ask of the Father in my name, He will give it to you. Until now, you have asked nothing in my name. Ask, and you will receive, that your joy may be full. Here we find Jesus in the middle of his preparation and encouragement for the disciples. How many times do we, as coaches, try to prepare our athletes for an upcoming battle? Or as parents, how many times do we go over the same information to prepare our kids for life as an adult? Here we find Jesus. For several chapters of John, he has been both disturbing his disciples with his upcoming death, but calming and preparing them for what will come after. So here he says, truly, truly. In other words, dead serious, guys. This is true. And then he says, you will be sorrowful, but your sorrow will turn into joy. He's saying that they will be scared because he will die. They will fret because he will be brutalized, murdered, and buried. But that horrific moment won't last. It will change from sorrow to joy. How is that even possible? Because simultaneously, sin is defeated, freedom from sin is realized, and that death will result in resurrection. There will be an immediate reunion. Jesus then provides a real example. Jesus says, when a woman is giving birth, she has sorrow because her hour has come. But when she has delivered the baby, she no longer remembers the anguish for joy that a human being has been born into the world. So also you have sorrow now, but I will see you again, and your hearts will rejoice, and no one will take your joy from you. I wouldn't believe the example that Jesus gave, but I do now because I've seen it with my own eyes. My wife has had 3 babies, and 2 out of the 3 were very painful. But amazingly enough, that pain turned into joy. Once the baby was born, all that anguish went away. How true for the disciples upon seeing Jesus again. How true for us as we face hardship and injustice, but know that the King is coming again for us. And then Jesus closes this thought with a familiar sentiment. He says in verse 24, until now, You have asked nothing in my name. Ask, and you will receive, that your joy may be full. Now, the point is not that we will get anything if we ask for it. I've asked God for many things that I did not receive, but I surely did receive what I did ask for in accordance with His will. So as we begin to abide with Jesus and align our lives and hearts to His, we will begin to pray in accordance with His will. That's how this comes true. So today, no matter the pain, hardship, or loss, remember, Jesus has conquered sin and death. He is coming again soon. Be ready. Pain can be replaced with joy today. How? Look at Jesus. Abide with Jesus and allow Him to turn your sorrow into joy.